Yep. So, hi all. Let's look at this question. Now, this question was also asked in ZAC 2022. So, this question says some members of a social organization in Calcutta, okay, they decided to prepare 2,400 laddus to give children in various orphanages and slums in the city during Durga Puja. The plan is that each of them makes the same number of laddus. Fair enough. So, which means if I have number of people as n and each person is making k laddus, that means the total number of laddus will be n into k, which becomes 2,400. Right. However, on that day, 10 members were absent, which is n minus 10, and each person ended up making 12 laddus more than the usual. That is k plus 12, and therefore they were able to complete the task. Now, this question falls under the Mandate's concept of time and work also, or I can assume this question to be a equations approach. Now, n is the number of people and k is the laddus, okay? Now, we need to understand that both n and k will be integers, right? So, the easier approach to this question is n into k is equal to 2,400. Since n is an integer, we need to understand that n divides 2,400 exactly. And here also n minus 10 is the number of people, which will again be an integer, which means n minus 10 also should divide 2,400 exactly. So if your number crunching methods are good, I want two factors of 2,400 whose gap is 10. So when I was looking at it, the first number that came to my mind is 40 and 50. So if I take this as 50, I get 50 into how much, guys? 50 into 48, right? Yeah, 48 is equal to 2,400. And n minus 10 will become 40. And I know 40 into 60 is equal to 2,400, which is also satisfying the given criteria, k and k plus 12. The gap between them is 12. And here the gap is 10. So if you can think of it, then directly you will get the value of n as 50 and n minus 10 as 40. Now the question is how many members actually made the laddus? Actually made the laddus were 40 only. Now what if this doesn't strike to our head? Now what we can do is we can simplify this. If I simplify my second equation, I get nk plus 12n minus 10k minus 120 is equal to 2,400. Now I can use nk as 2,400 here. So this becomes 2,400 plus 12n minus 10k minus 120 is equal to 2,400. Again, this gets cancelled. We can cancel by 2 across. So I can write 6n minus 5k is equal to 60. I repeat, I've divided by 2. Now again, I have one equation and two variables. So what we can do is we can also look at it as, since I need the value of n, we can write we can write k is equal to 2,400 divided by n again. So I can write this as 6n minus 5 into 2,400 divided by n is equal to 60. Again, we can cancel by 6. This is 6 ones are, this is 6 400s, and this is 6 tens. So if you're quick enough in calculating this equation, you will not take much time here. So after simplifying, what do we get here? We get n square minus 10n minus 2,000 is equal to 0. So if the value of the coefficient of n square is 1, then whatever numbers we choose, they will be our roots. So the product of two numbers should be minus 2,000 and the sum should be minus 10. So the numbers can be minus 50 and plus 40. So this can be written as n minus 50 into n plus 40 is equal to 0, or the value of n is equal to 50. Now, generally, students might commit this mistake. They might take 50 as the answer, but the question says how many members actually made the laddu? The answer is n minus 10. Therefore, the answer here again becomes 40. So either ways, guys, if you are looking at a direct method, the only thing which will help you save time is simplification of equations. In fact, I need not even write these two, this equation again, because I know that nk and nk will get cancelled here. So if you're quick enough to simplify this, I think it should be, you should be able to answer this in somewhere around anywhere between 60 to 120 seconds. Because the question is very much direct, it's just calculation intensive. So anywhere 60 to 120 seconds, I think should be a good shot to convert this question. Thank you, guys.